Hello guys, it's Ign Hl04 and I'm back with another Splinterlands video. And I want to tell you something. Something really important just happened in the town hall. And you know what? It's this. Guess what it is? It's the new legendary Dragon Chaos Legion Summoner. First up, let's look at the artwork. This looks insane. Like, this card just dropped and I currently think about all the possible solutions, all the possible strategies that we could play. First, I have to say, this card is really amazing in poison rule sets because of the triage. You won't be able to hit another monster except the monster in the front line. So triage and camouflage are almost cancelling each other out. So basically, we're looking at poison rule sets, we're looking at flying rule sets, we're looking at rule sets that benefit this ability. Also with camouflage, there's a whole bunch of monsters coming out to the play to see what we want to get. But first, if you want to see the monsters and those strategies that we're pulling out, keep on it. But first, if you like this type of content, please feel free to like and subscribe. So now we know the abilities, let's hop into the main focus. We can take a look at all of the cards. Let's do something different. Let's first start with the reward cards from Modern and Chaos Legion to see what cards are really benefiting a lot from this change. The first that comes to mind is the Hungry Skull, an equalizer rule sets with the Return Fire and the Thorns ability. This card could be a blast in this type of rule set. Then what else is amazing? The Infiltrator and the Naga Assassin are two cards that you can put in there. The Naga Assassin for the swiftness and the Infiltrator, you can put this card in there for the double strike sneak play. And now we're coming to a card that's probably gonna see a little bit of a race. The Chinjala. With the Enrage, the True Strike and the Thorns, you can make such a decent card out of it. Only for $7 you can get a max copy. I'm thinking of buying another one, to be fair. This card, I love it so much. You can play it in bronze, it's meta, in silver it's meta, in gold and above it little takes off a little less, but I think this card is amazing and it's one of the best dragon cards out there and I love it. Let's see what else we can get in there. First up, I wanna only go for regular foils. Let's make it easier for us. Counter Senage is a little useless, but Hawklaw is also getting the taunt ability right now with the shield, the immunity. It's only weak against magic. And the Arshanas. This card is insane right now. You can get it up to 7 speed, 6 speed, 6 to 7 speed, depending on the cards you use. With an additional void and face. Man, oh boy, I love it, I love it, I love it. Can't see here, wait to see him. Let's then go through our Chaos Legion cards. Let's start with the neutral team, because we can use this card all along. The first card I'm thinking about is the Alvar, to play him with a Resurrect, of course. And then we have a beefy tank that's gonna get hit from everything, but not that kind of thing I'm looking for. I think neutral card, that's not a card that I'm really especially hyped about. Let's see about fire, what we can have in the air. I'm thinking about a Grum because he's such a beefy monster that's gonna benefit tremendously from that. Also Forgotten One. In poison rule sets you can play now a Forgotten One in the back and another monster with a good amount of hit points like a Platoon. This is what comes to my mind. Let's see what else. Water is especially, well, I think about the Bakjira now. It's still getting one more hit point and now it's at $8. This card really skyrocketed. And then the Deep Lurker is now extra elusive. Angelic Mandarin, we use the magic. Those cards are cards that are really strong. And also we have to think about secondary tanks. Because now secondary tanks with Reflection Shield get way more value as the Soulbound reward cards show. Let's quickly go to Earth. Slipspawn is losing value because you don't need to taunt it back, you won't be able to attract it. or maybe you are. Well, I'm interested about that. And the infantry is getting more and more valuable. I will have to buy a max copy out of her. And I think I will have to buy a gold copy because this card is just absolutely obnoxious and so strong. I need a gold copy of it. Life, of course, is Uriel is getting more versatile. And I think Stitch Leech and secondary tanks are really helpful right now. Secondary tanks with Blast Shield. If you take a look at the dev team, I would think about Riftwing, scavenging up a lot. Maybe the Lyra with the speed boost and Jin Muriat as a secondary tank. Maybe. And now we're coming to a card that I think is already pretty broken, and you're gonna see why. So we have 6 dragon cards, and the Void Dragon is a card that's basically my most favorite dragon card due to the fact of flying and phase with 5 speed. Now putting in a little spicy +2 speed to get it up to 7 speed. Getting in a little blind by the Chaos Dragon. And you're having a card. Oh boy, you're having such a great card to play with. It's really going to benefit so much from this. You need a good secondary tank with Reflection Shield. We're going over some cards with Reflection Shield, but the Void Dragon is a card I will definitely buy 5 more copies. Probably not immediately, but when I buy a new Dragon Summoner, I will max out all my dragons. Even Savax, I think he's still a great card at maxed out. But we have to look for some opportunities to play him in. And now let's take a look at Rift Watchers, and then at last we're going to take a look at Soulbound reward cards. I've immediately think about the Night Ghoul getting... not the Night Ghoul, it's the Ash Mirage with the secondary Reflection Shield ability. This card is getting way more desirable. Also, the Watercaller is a card that's getting way more desirable with the Reflection Shield abilities. Both of those you can put in the second position. Maybe a Queen of Crows, which is already really expensive. Wow, I bought my my level 7 copy for 70 cents or something, 30 cents per BCX. Ilfane is getting out of hand, and the card that I just clicked is also getting way more popular right now. Mordius, Core Lurker with this change still has the abilities that it got, but I think it doesn't help him that much. Ego Longtail could maybe benefit, but it still has taunt. And Kine Haze is a card that you can put now in the second or in the middle something. It's doing 5 damage with blast, so free to everything. This card is gonna be pretty strong. Really pretty strong. Now let's take a look at the Soulbound reward cards. Let's go here, let's go to Soulbound. Let's go to reward cards. I'm immediately thinking about the Defender is getting a little bit more out of it. Maybe, let's see what else can be pretty decent. I need to upgrade my Sentries. Maybe the Fungus Flinger with the blind and the Martyr in the second position. Ooh, Imperial Knight with the heal at the Void. Ooh, that's gonna be helpful. Possessed Puppet in melee only rule sets. But where's the card that I'm really looking for? There, the Phyrexian Hero. He's getting Reflection Shield later, so this card is gonna be great. Also, the Mastermind from Kolo is gonna be great. You're also gonna be great with the Taunt ability and the Dodge. Isar and Skok with the other, with the healing, Usod with the healing, and then Death is going to get a really strong team for the poison rule set with Usod, with Skok. Then we have another Resurrect or even a Dragon Summoner with Triage. It's going to be pretty strong. Also, the Dry-Bone Raider with the double strike is gonna be amazing. And I'm really looking forward to playing these cards, and I hope you're too interested in seeing what strategies we can play with this card, like +1 health, scavenge, triage. It's gonna be great. I love it. And I really love the design. Look how cute it is. I will definitely buy maybe 1 max copy. Maybe I'm going to buy 2. I probably will buy 2 max copies. 1 normal one and 1 only with some single BCX cards. And let's see how much money I will definitely spend on this card, because it's so cute. Look at it. Look at this little panda bear. It's better than kitty. I think the artwork is better than a kitty. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, please feel free to like and subscribe, and also comment down below if you think this card will be good in the future or what's going to come out of it. I wish you an amazing rest of the day. Bye.